HCF and LCM. A factor of a number is an exact divisor of that number. A multiple of a number is exactly divisible by that number. Every number is a factor of itself and also a multiple of itself. The number 1 is a factor of every number. A number with only two factors, 1 and itself, is called a prime number. The number with more than two factors is called a composite number. The number 1 is neither prime nor composite. The greatest number, which is a common factor of two or more given numbers, is called the highest common factor, or HCF or GCD. The smallest number, which is a common multiple of the given numbers, is called the lowest common multiple, or LCM. The HCF of two coprimes is 1 and the LCM is their product. Coprime means their HCF or GCD is 1. They have no common factor except 1. The product of HCF and LCM of two numbers is equal to the product of the numbers, fractions and decimals. We can add or subtract only like fractions. When we add or subtract fractions, after answering their like fractions, we only add or subtract the numerators. The denominator remains the same in the answer. When we multiply two fractions, the product as numerator are the product of the numerators of the given fractions, and the denominator as the product of the denominators of the given fractions. The reciprocal of a fraction is obtained by inverting it. Numerator becomes denominator and vice versa. To divide a fraction by another fraction, we multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. Decimals are special fractions with denominators 10, 100, 1000 and so on. Numbers which have the same number of places of decimals are called like decimals. We can add or subtract only like decimals. If they are unlike, they must be converted to like decimals. To multiply two decimal numbers, we treat them as whole numbers and multiply them. Then in the product, we put the decimal point after as many digits from the right as the sum of the decimal places in the decimal numbers being multiplied. To multiply decimal number by 10, 100 or 1000, we move the decimal point to the right by 1, 2 or 3 places respectively. To divide a decimal number by 10, 100 or 1000, we move the decimal point to the left by 1, 2 or 3 places respectively. To divide a decimal by a whole number or a decimal number, convert the divisor into a whole number by multiplying the dividend and the divisor by 10 or 100 or 1000. Then divide as usual and put a decimal point in the quotient as soon as the digit in the 10th place is brought down. For fractions, HCF equal to HCF of numerator divided LCM of denominators, and LCM equal to LCM of numerator divided HCF of denominators. To find HCF and LCM of decimals, we convert them into like decimals and then, ignoring the decimal point, find the HCF and LCM as we do for natural numbers. Add the decimal point in the answer. Simplification of fractions and decimals can be done by using the BODMAS and also by using special identities. A decimal which has finite number of digits after the decimal point is called terminating decimal. A decimal which has infinite number of digits after the decimal point is called non-terminating decimal. Numbers in which certain block of digits in decimal part repeat again and again are called recurring decimals or recurring numbers. The recurring part is represented with a bar or dot over it. Thank you.